This is not an SPG video. This is a video about leadership. I identified a situation on the battlefield and I notified my team what to do. Basically, there's going to be 3.5 minutes left in the game. And I'm going to tell my team, don't just sit there, advance, hunt them down, and kill them all, because it's nearly impossible for the enemy to win. But my allies didn't realize it. So we're going to advance to the 3.5 minute mark. So I put the big mini map. I started doing it 5 years ago. If you watch my old replays, you'll see that I had the big mini map while other people were playing with the small mini map. And I spend more than half of the time watching the mini map. My advice, if you don't do it enough, look at the mini map while your gun is reloading or while you are driving. If you're driving out in the open, keep one eye on the mini map, one eye on your driving, and get used to spending most of your time watching the mini map. The only time I don't watch it is in the heat of battle. So there's 3.5 minutes left in the game. Score is 7-5. We're getting to the point where, look at the mini map. It's unlikely that the enemy can win, but they're not at that point yet, because look on the mini map here on the east side. We've still got some tanks that are a reasonable threat to the base. Most of our team is on the west. Our east is still a little bit of exposed, but that's obviously going to change. So we got 3:20 left. And I'm going to type a message in chat. Score is 10-6. I'm going to stop my tank because I noticed what was going on. I reviewed the mini-map. Now look at the mini-map. Completely different story than what it was before. Now there is no threat to the base. Team looks like it's spread out a little bit more. Scores 10-6. 2 minutes, 44 seconds left in the game. I stop my tank. I'm going to type a message in chat. Look at the chat. Scorpion G says attack. They can't win. Just rush the field and scout them. There's only 2.5 minutes left in the game. My team failed to do that. They're going to do it, and we're actually going to kill all the enemy tanks. The final tank is going to be down in the K5 area. They literally have to go all the way down to the south red line to kill the last 2 tanks. I did type a message earlier at the 3.5 minute mark telling my team to advance. And the reason why is because I am an SPG. I am unlikely to be killed in the game because I'm going to remain in my position. The enemy has to kill 8 tanks, which they probably don't have the ability to reload to do the damage unless they all have autoloaders that are already loaded. They don't have the time to reload to shoot at our tanks, and they would have to have good penetration. We've got the hit points. It's not possible for them to win this game. There's not enough of them. In addition, they are, like I said, far away. They're all going to be where I said. They're in the K5 area. There they are. So they couldn't possibly win. Because I encouraged my team to advance and the Scorpion agreed with me and he also said attack, my team does advance and they get that kill right about now with 1:10 left to spare. If they had not advanced, the enemy was not going to advance. They wouldn't have gotten, was it 10-6? They wouldn't have gotten those additional 5 kills. So this is something that you learn from watching the mini map and having an understanding. It's situational awareness, understand what's going on. Unfortunately, a lot of streamers don't talk about these strategies. I'm going to try and cover them more in the game. You know what? There is a streamer who does 4 tankers and a dog, talks about this type of strategy where he sees something going on and he changes his gameplay. But most players just don't do it. And that's proves that they're not watching the minimap. Okay, if you have any questions or comments, please post below. And of course, feel free to post about how I suck and I don't have knowledge of the mechanics of the game, etc.